Hello, welcome to EDU-VALUED Academy, where education is evaluated. As you wish, as you request, I have come with the application of trigonometry. Here, there are some basic and fundamental ideas which we have to use to find out height and distance. In higher secondary key, we have only height and distance because our trigonometry is based on a right angle triangle. So here are some assumptions. Here we have to assume anything standing on the ground is perpendicular. Because we know, even we stand perpendicular on the ground. Like pole, that is also standing perpendicular. Monument, that also stands perpendicular. So this way we have many things which are standing on the ground are perpendicularly standing. Even the trees, they are also standing perpendicularly. So we have to remember 4 points. One point of observation, the point from where we are having the vision, that is point of observation. Horizontal line, it is a line parallel to the ground, like I am standing here. So my eyes are parallel if I see straight. So that straight vision will give me the horizontal line. If I elevate my eyes, so obviously I will see something which is higher than me. If below my height, if I see the foot of anything, that is obviously I will just take my eyes down. So the vision is going this way, and parallel to this line is horizontal line. Whenever the angle I will draw, whether it is angle of elevation or angle of depression, here we have to draw the angle with the horizontal line. Because when we have the vision, we have to think whenever we will consider the angle, whether it is elevation or depression, then it will be drawn with the horizontal line. So basically we have to remember these points. Point of observation, like here. Point of observation means if I see from A, so definitely I am seeing, having the observation 25 meters above the ground, that is from top of the building. Let's say I am having the vision of a tower, the top of the tower. So obviously my line should be from here and join the top. And this will be the angle of elevation, because this is horizontal line. This line is parallel to this ground. Because this is standing on the ground, this is a tower standing on the ground, and even the building itself is standing on the ground. So this is horizontal line, and the angle between this is your angle of elevation, because I am seeing an object which is higher than this point. If I see any point below it, then I have to take my eyes down. See here, let's take it is a building of 100 meters height. From the top of the building, I am seeing the foot of the light post. This is a light post, let's say. And this is the point, base. I am seeing the base from here. So taking my eyes down, So this angle will be angle of depression. This way, angle of elevation, whenever it is given, angle of elevation, we have to draw a line higher than the person who is observing. Obviously, that will be higher than that person. If I take depression, so definitely the line will go down and the line will be horizontal like this. And this is my eyes is going down. If I see the top even of a light post from a height of a building, so definitely it will be downwards, and this angle is angle of depression. Like if I see the foot even, this is also angle of depression. This we have to remember for finding height and distance. Now here is a triangle. Why do we use this trigonometry to find height and distance? Now if I know an angle of right angle triangle and any side of this triangle, with the help of trigonometry, we can find other two sides easily. Because we know if this is a triangle ABC and C is an angle of 30 degree, if we are asked to find out AC, so definitely we will use the relation, that is the ratio between two sides of a right angle triangle. This is perpendicular, this is hypotenuse. So perpendicular hypotenuse is related with sine. So sine 30 degree will be AB upon AC. Sine 30 degree will be AB upon AC. AB is given, so 5 AC, and we know sine 30 is half. So definitely half is equal to 5 upon AC. So AC is equal to 10 meter. So definitely this is coming 10 meter. This is the one of the advantage of trigonometry. That is the reason if either any two sides or an angle or a side is given, so we can find out the other sides of a right angle triangle with the help of trigonometry. Now we will discuss some problems here. Here it is written, line must be drawn from horizontal line. Because from point of observation, the line must be drawn from observation point, observing point, not horizontal line. Sorry, it is observing point. Line must be drawn from observing point. Observing point. Let me discuss this point briefly. Here, suppose I am on the top of a lighthouse. This is, let's say, lighthouse, and seeing a ship is approaching towards the harbor. Like lighthouse at the bank of the harbor. It is approaching this way. Here it is coming. Again, the angle changes. That means the angle of depression changes from, let's say, 30 degree to 60 degree. If the distance between these two shapes is 300 meters, then we will be able to find out the height of the lighthouse. This is a lighthouse, and we can find out the height of the lighthouse. How? This is lighthouse. Because this angle is horizontal, that means parallel to the ground. So this is alternate interior angle 30 degree. This is also alternate interior angle 60 degree. Let's say this is A, B, C and D. Now I will solve it. You see, I am drawing the line from the observing point of observation because I am here sitting here on the top of the lighthouse and I am seeing two ships are approaching towards the harbor, like which is at the base of the lighthouse. Now, here this is the right angle triangle. I told you earlier. Whatever is standing on the ground is making 90 degree with the ground. So definitely we will have 90 degree there. So if we form a triangle with that will be a right angle triangle and we can use easily trigonometry there. If I consider this one, let's say BC is BC and this AB, BC and this is the CD. Considering triangle ABC, let's say this is H and this is X. BC is X and AB is H. Tan 60 degree, because perpendicular base is related to either tan or cot, we can choose any one of this. Tan 60 degree, H upon X. Tan 60 degree is known to us, this is root 3, H upon X, or H is equal to X root 3. Now I have to consider again triangle ADB. Considering triangle ABD, tan 30 degree is equal to H upon X plus 300. H upon X plus 300. This is 1 upon root 3. So this is H upon X plus 300. Now we have this is number 1 and this is number 2. This is your X plus 300 upon root 3 is equal to H, or from 1 and 2 this is H and this is also H. So X root 3 from 1 and 2 X root 3 upon X plus 300 upon root 3. This is 3X is equal to X plus 300. This is 3X minus X is equal to 300. This is 2X is equal to 300. X is equal to 300 upon 2. This is 150 meter. So now we have got X is equal to 150 meter. So H here is your X root 3. So obviously H is equal to 150 root 3. If I put 150 to 1.73, that is root 3 is equal to, if I take the value 1.73, so this is 0 cut, point, this is point here, 53 is a 45, 5, 15 7 is a 135, 135 and 4, 139, 3, 13. And 15 1 is 15 and 13, 28 to 89.5. 15 3 is 45, 4 is there. For 15 7 is 135 and for 139, 13 and 15 1 is 15 and 13, 28 to 89.5 meters. This is the height of the lighthouse that we have considered here. Now I will solve this problem. The angle of elevation of the top of a vertical tower from a point on the ground. Let's say this is the point, this is the ground, and this is the point from the ground. Now we are having the angle of elevation. This is angle of elevation of the top of a vertical tower. Let's say the tower, whenever we are having angle of elevation, obviously this will be up high, and this is the point on the ground. This is angle of elevation and 60 degree. The angle of elevation of the top of a vertical tower from a point on the ground is 60 degree. So this is angle of elevation. This is the top. This is the top of a vertical tower. This is a tower. Now, from another point 10 meter vertically above the first. Now we are taking a point just vertically above this first point, this one, 10 meter vertically high. This is 10 meter. The first, its angle of elevation is 45. Again, we are seeing the top. And now this line is parallel to the ground. This is horizontal line. I told you earlier, angle must be drawn with the horizontal line. This is the horizontal line, and this is the observation point 10 meter vertically above the first point. Now this is angle of elevation is your 45 degree. So this is parallel. So definitely this distance is same 10 meter. Let's say this is H. This is, let's say, naming A, B, C, D, E. Here AD is equal to BC. CE is equal to H plus 10 meter. I will consider first triangle EAD. In triangle EAD, using trigonometry, we have tan 45 degree is equal to H upon AD. Because this is the triangle, this is standing right angle, this is also right angle, this is vertically above me, this is also right angle. So these are parallel lines. Now here we know also AD is equal to BC. Tan 45 is 1. So this is H upon AD. Now AD is equal to H, number 1. Now I will consider this triangle AEBC. In triangle AEBC, again we are using trigonometry. This is tan 60 degree is equal to EC upon BC. Now this is root 3 EC upon BC. So BC is equal to EC upon root 3. We know BC and AD are equal. This is 2. Since AD and BC are equal, therefore BD and AD and BC are equal. So therefore EC, here EC is H plus 10. So this is EC upon root 3 is equal to H. EC is equal to H plus 10 upon root 3 is equal to H 1. This is, or H plus 10 is equal to root 3 H, or H is equal to root 3 minus 1 into minus 1 is equal to, if I take this way, so this will go there. So if I take H common, H root 3 minus 1 This is 10. So h is equal to 10 upon root 3 minus 1, or 10 into root 3 plus 1. Rationalize. This is root 3 plus 1. This is your 10 root 3 plus 1 upon 3 minus 1. This is obviously 2. So it will get cut. This is 5. So 5 into root 3 plus 1 is the answer. This is this meter. 5 into root 3 plus 1 is the height h. So now total height is your EC. EC is equal to ED plus DC. So this is 5. ED is your 5 root 3 plus 1 plus DC is your 10, and this much is your answer. This meter is your answer. Total answer is your 15 plus 5 root 3. This meter. Yes, next question. The angle of elevation of a cloud from a point h meters above a surface of a lake is theta. The angle of elevation of a cloud from a point h meter above a surface. That means this is the point of observation. It is h meter above the lake. This is a lake. This is the surface of a lake, and this is h meter above the lake. So we have to draw lines from the point of observation, that is at A. So if this is a cloud, I am observing this cloud here. Here is the horizontal line. So this is making an angle theta. This is angle of elevation of a cloud from the point A. Again, an angle of depression of its reflection. This cloud is again visible here in the lake, which is the reflected one. So this is the line. Again, we are drawing from the point of observation, the cloud here. And this angle with the horizontal is your phi, this angle of depression. So F is the reflection of the cloud E. Here, this is H. So AB is equal to DC, since I have told you this is parallel line. So obviously distance is same. So AB is equal to DC. DC is also H. AB is equal to DC is equal to H. Let. You don't have to let it because it is given. You don't have to let. It's given here. H is given 8 meter. Now, the height of the cloud from the surface of the lake, C, this is the ground we are considering here. So CE, let's say H. CE, let's say H, height of the cloud from the surface. That's what we have to prove, the height of the cloud above the lake. That means this is the lake, surface of the lake. This is H, this we have to find, CE. Here, ED is equal to EC minus DC. So EC is your H minus H meter. ED is your EC minus DC. This is H minus H meter. This is H minus H meter. Which one? This one is H minus H meter. This is not. This one is H minus H meter. Because this much is H and this is H only. The height is same here. So this is H minus H. Now we have to consider this triangle also. So this is DF. Now again DF is your DC plus CF. DC plus CF. Here DC is H and CF is H. Why CF is H? The law of reflection is valid here. That means image distance, object distance is equal to image distance. We know EC is equal to CF. EC is equal to CF. That is the reason CF is your H again. If this is H, so this is also H. So this is H plus H. DF. Now I will consider this angle, this triangle EAD in triangle EAD using trigonometry. Here we have only tan phi, tan theta, tan phi, tan theta. So we will consider only tan theta and tan phi. So this is tan theta is equal to ED upon AD. ED is your H minus H. So this is your H minus H upon AD. So obviously AD is equal to H minus H upon tan theta. This is 1. Now we will consider another triangle EADF. In triangle ADF, tan phi again perpendicular this one, DF, tan phi DF upon, this is your again AD. Because this is parallel, this is standing right angle, this is also right angle. So obviously we are using trigonometry. Here it is also right angle, so this is also a right angle triangle. So tan phi is equal to AD. DF is equal to what? DF is your H plus H. This is H and this is H, small h. So this is H, capital H plus small h upon AD. Now we have AD is equal to H plus H upon tan phi. AD is equal to, here will come, AD is equal to H plus H upon tan phi. This is 2. This is number 1 and this is number 2. So obviously 1 and 2 AD, both are AD. So H plus H upon tan phi. So this we can write here, H plus H upon tan phi. You just leave this one, cross multiply. This will give you H tan theta, capital H tan theta. This is H plus H tan theta. Tan theta is equal to H minus H tan phi. So H tan theta plus H tan theta is equal to H tan phi minus H tan phi. If I take this one this side, H tan theta plus tan phi is equal to H tan phi minus tan theta. Because this is, we are taking this side, this is plus, and this is, we are taking this side, this is minus. So H is equal to ultimately H tan theta plus tan phi upon tan phi minus tan theta. This is proved. If you like it, subscribe, share among with your friends, and I will be very much thankful to you.